see that. You probably heard his comments after Saturday. He felt that his troops threw the towel in a bit too quickly at Sutton, but Alex Brown there just pushing out nicely and applying some early pressure to the Barnet players there.
Bingham Williams back to Taylor, and Taylor to Preston and to McQueen on the right hand side. The young defender can play and it's a neat ball in behind the Lynn defence, and the possibility of a penalty kick here, and Mayer could be in trouble as well because he's brought it's a yellow card. I think is the referee sure he's going to get, is he given a penalty, or is he given a yellow card for a simulation? I think he may have given a yellow card for simulation loose, and Danny Lopano has some time at the right centre back position up towards Mitchell. Contests with Nugent but doesn't win his header, and it goes down to Bingham Williams on the left for on it into Henry Taylor. Wordsworth is available, but he's been closed down by Jamal Loza, and he's pinched the ball off him. So Loza now running a little bit isolated, running at Nugent, gets towards the edge of the box. Is there a shooting chance from it? It's low, and it's into the corner of the net. Jamal Loza, he went the solo route, he got the result he wanted, and Lynn are ahead. Where we were talking about them scoring first, Loza does it within 6 minutes, and it's Barnet 0, Kings Lynn 1. Next Brown, it'll be a corner, and Wordsworth will take it on the Barnet right. They're playing left to right in the first half, so Mayer has got to organise the defence in front of him, and Mason Clark has gone to stand right in front of the Lynn keeper. It's a deep corner beyond Nugent, header at the far post, coming in on the dive really. Bingham Williams.
The idea was there, wasn't it? You could see what they was trying to do there, but just slightly the radar not quite switched on at the moment for that.
Loza battling again with McQueen, and he's got an improvised shot away on the left hand side, inside left channel, right footed effort, ball back to Scott Loach, and Loach's ball forward is met by the head of Rory McCauley up to the centre circle. Mitchell again battling with Henry Taylor, but it's a loose ball from Taylor, and Lynn have gone to Michael Clunan on the right. Ball looking forward for Mitchell. That's a good ball, and Mitchell's got it past Loach, and Loach has got something on that. It's gone out for a corner as well. Maybe been a flick off a shin perhaps, but it's a Barnet throw deep inside the Lynn half. Back to Wordsworth again. It's a fairly straight ball in, and Danny Lopano with an important header from only about 8 yards out. Again Wordsworth will try the shot this time, and Mayer on the bounce takes no chances, paws it away. It'll be a Barnet corner, and the fact there's a lot of Tuesday night football for Kings Lynn and Norwich City this side of Christmas. Needless to say, of course, commentary on both games. Lynn games tonight on air, of course, certainly more often than not on the web. And here Barnet into the box, and Wordsworth is he tumbled over by Lopano, and he is, and the standing leg has been taken away, and Lynn can't believe it's a penalty. That looks a soft tackle because Wordsworth almost had no pace going into the box, then the ball was right under his feet, and Lopano has been penalised right on the 6-yard line. He was very close in towards goal, and Lopano's coming across to speak to the assistant. His assistant is making sure he stays on his line. Hooper waits. He might wait for the train. He's not going to. Right footed. Oh, it's miles over the top. He's gone for power, and he's lashed it probably 3 feet over the crossbar into the stand behind the goal. Checkered in a footballing sense career. He's played quite a bit at this level, but he is somebody who is a hot and cold kind of player, and that was an in the freezer kind of penalty. It was quite a long way over the top. It just completely the wrong option, it looked, having been quiet in the game. Here's Bingham Williams, 8 minutes to half time, cuts it back for Henry Taylor. He shoots. Mayer makes a good stop at the near post. That was down low, and he needed to make the save.
We'll take that. I mean, Sonny Carey just coming on, whether that's just to give an extra body just in that middle there just to assist. You can see now that Jarvis is just playing, if it is a diamond, you'd probably call it right, and he's probably playing at the base of it with Carey and Clunan there, and you'd probably say that Kelly is just at the tip of it if that's what they're doing.
Okay, Base Barrows up in an advanced position on the right hand side. They've only got 2 in the middle, and one of them is Loza, and he goes for the shot. It's left footed, and he gets it on the bounce across goal.
Lynn have wheeled forward though the big artillery area.
So Smith and McCauley are up. Mitchell's at the far side of the box. Clunan will play one towards McCauley, who comes tumbling in. He doesn't reach the header, but Mitchell is trying to get to the byline and cut the ball back here, and he's just run out of room. 10 yards to the left of the right-hand post. Does well, clears the ball, doesn't find another Lynn teammate in white, but Jarvis is on the halfway line. It's a bit untidy on this near side, but William Williams is going to get the ball just in front of us. And the two of these Barnet lads, very strongly built. Mark made a point, we were chatting during half-time about the difference in physique of players at this level. Here is Loza though, 30 yards from goal. There's a little bit of room for him, and he's found the net again! Oh, it's a lovely finish from Jamal Loza. He screams at his teammates. The ball broke him 30 yards out. He wasn't closed down by the Barnet defence, and he's curled a low left footer, bottom corner again past Scott Loach. Another brace for Loza. 2 against Woking, 2 again tonight. The Lynn lead 2-0 to win the ball back. And here's Binham Williams on the left for Barnet. Macaulay is back on with an unnumbered shirt, as often is the case in that when there's a swap because the referee is concerned about the blood on the jersey. Here is Preston for Barnet to the anonymous Hooper. Save that penalty miss. He's done nothing in the game of note, really. Preston again. Long diagonal. Taylor's in the box. Mayer has stayed on his line. Mason Clark might turn and shoot here, and Mayer does very well at the near post because Mason Clark had just got half a yard, and Mayer made himself big.
They've been great, really. Chris Smith as well coming in. He hasn't seen too much football this season to date, but he's been superb this evening. Rory Macaulay, well, that's what you get from Rory week in, week out, really. As I said, he'll run through a brick wall for you, showing the scars of war out there with a bandage around his head at present, but he won't mind if the score remains how it is at present.
And Lynn at the moment can afford to play a long ball, asking Mitchell to chase against Nugent. Nugent has to head it back to Loach. Centre part of the goal on that occasion. And Barnet rob him of the ball wide on the left. And here is Mason Clark to Henry Taylor in his pale orange boots. Wordsworth tries to ping a long pass looking for Binham Williams, brings it down on the left, does well the left fullback, gets into a crossing position, dangerous here for Lynn, and Hooper plays a shot which was, well, I say it was goal, but it didn't look as if it was awfully dangerous in the middle. So Clunan now offers himself as a short option, back again to Barrows. He'll try and get across him, really. Clunan might. He's got Mitchell to aim for, where they just hold the ball. It can't do much damage on the right flank. Barrows comes in field. He might have had his shirt pulled there, but Barnet clear it through Vassilu up towards the halfway line. Chris Smith gets a knee on it, and it goes to Wordsworth in the Barnet half. But Lynn have got players back, and Barnet have given the ball away. And here's a first touch really for Cameron King, the late substitute. Cuts in field, nice run from him, gets to the corner of the area, might have a shot, and Loach has to go down and make the save. But there are bound to be some gaps here. It's plus added time. Could be 3 minutes to add for substitutions. Not been a lot of time for trainers on the field in the second half. And then they've probably got 10 minutes to get through. They lead 2-0. The ball in, and the header over the bar from Nugent.
Making goals, but it's been the solid backbone that will, if it does in fact do that, seen Lynn home this evening. They've been superb. Archie Mayer has been very good, what he's had to do in the goal, but it's been a real determined effort to date from Lynn. They've worked so hard.
Hooper back to goal, works the ball to the right hand side. Here's McQueen. It's getting near to last chance saloon for Barnet. Header away this time from Clunan, who was from Ross Barrows rather. He was very deep and almost in the centre back position. Nugent returns it into the box, and Mayer makes another fine stop. The flag was up anyway. The tiny substitute has gone into the wall, but Kingston have made the wall really big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the wall. I shouldn't think Mayer can see any of this, but equally McQueen from a position fairly central, either in or just outside the D, has got to get the ball and over the wall and down again, and that is a big wall to try and beat. Mayer is to the right hand side of the goal as we're looking at it. The gap is to the left that the wall is covering, and the referee, Mr. Whitten, is making sure that nobody is encroaching. Probably Barnet's last chance. They trail 2-0. And here is McQueen with the set piece. They will leave it for Wordsworth. He clips it into the wall, and there is the final whistle. And what a win for the Lynn. They win 2-0